with the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number 1.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. And looking to throw, Penix. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Penix. His throw incomplete. Pretty good coverage there from Jordan Brooks. You talk about this Miami defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
To the air, Penix. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
All right, come on.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week a little ambitious that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
No H.N. on 1st and 10. No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And we'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Falcons at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
You talk about this Miami defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Oh, he shifts past him. Time return there, 40 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 46-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game is crucial.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, you better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Tua on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that behind the offense this go around. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Play action, now it's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 27 yards. A big play there on 4th. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down. Clock runs. Less than a minute to go and an entertaining 1st quarter of play. On play action, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Time to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Penix. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them the ball game.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. These two teams all tied after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain. All right, come on.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 38. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
To about the 26 here. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
This ball nearly intercepted. Once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it.
In motion goes the tight end. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That's complete. It's Malachi Corley.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
He's got his man London right side.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
47-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Penix working out of the gun here. This complete to Corley.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays.
Gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 38-yard line.
Give to Algier from the shotgun.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
They'll stick with Algier.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring it back. Gets a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this 1st half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got room past the 30. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And the Dolphins rush gets him. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Now Hill to return it. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 45.
From the gun, it's Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that one finds Waddle on the comebacker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Running right, here's Achane. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, running right, Achane.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Achane. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ollie Gordon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if these guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I just know defensively, when you see 3rd and long, you just tell each other, guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the 1st down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical. And if you miss, sometimes you end up on the wrong side of that 1st down game. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Jordan Brooks with it.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Yeah, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to a backup.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a yard at the 32-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Malik Washington,
31 yards.
and the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And looking to throw, Penix. That one taken in by Corley. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
47-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now Penix. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Algier fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Brings up second and goal.
Cougar 19.
Again, it'll be Algier. And this time he is in. Tyler Algier punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set to
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
44, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2 and now, third and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Tua on fourth down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Dolphins take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6.
21. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To the air, Penix.
And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And the Falcons
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Algier.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Penix. That one deep for London.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Falcons on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the
To throw again is Penix.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That one deep for London.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
First down, Miami.
Go ahead.
A run straight ahead with Achan. And he's got it to about the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
44.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun is a give to Achan. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. They fake the handoff, now Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
52, Falcons 21. Jake Bailey.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Eagles.
After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll give this to Achan. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. An even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, come on. Get in.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's good. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancy.